Hi, I'm David. Welcome to my channel, my yard sale. Hey, today I am sharing what I think is some good news. Some good news for me. I think this would be bad news probably for some other people, but this is good news for me. So I'm a guy who is trying to reverse prediabetes, diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. I had prediabetes and diabetes for many years and kind of came to the peak of metabolic syndrome in the last year and the last 2 years, which caused me to lose a ton of weight. As soon as my insulin sensitivity reversed, I lost an immense amount of weight. I went from 160 pounds to, geez, last year, this last Christmas, I weighed myself. I think I weighed 105 pounds. And I think maybe that's not too big of an issue for a lot of people, but I'm a grown man. I'm 6 foot tall. At 100 pounds, I looked like a ghost. It was terrifying. So my good news is that over the last 6 months to 8 months, probably since Christmas this last year, I've been hovering around 105 to 115 pounds. And again, because of insulin resistance, I was not able to gain any weight. And again, that's maybe a good thing for some people, but when you're insulin resistant and metabolically dysfunction, it's not good news. It's terrifying. I mean, as your body starts eating away at the muscle and the bone mass, it makes anything physical difficult or impossible. Now, I had posted I did a post a couple weeks ago, or maybe even a week and a half ago, talking about how I feel like my conditions are reversing. My neuropathy is kind of reversing a little bit. I'm starting to feel better, but today I actually weighed myself after probably a couple months, and I noticed or I saw that I'm up to 120 pounds. So that's not that great of a upside, considering the fact again I'm six foot, and I should probably weigh about 150 to 180 pounds. I mean, I don't know what I should weigh, but I know it's got to be more than 120 pounds. And over all these months, it's been impossible for me to gain weight. I would eat all this food, and it would just spike my insulin and spike my sugars, I guess. I don't know, spike my metabolism, and it would just knock me out. I would go to sleep. Now I finally feel like my body is actually absorbing all this stuff that I'm eating, which is good. I'll be happy to get back to a normal weight where I don't look at myself in the mirror and terrify myself. So I wanted to share this today because this is one of the positive things that I've been working towards. I'm starting to get maybe some feeling back with the neuropathy that I have. I'm starting to get some feeling back in my hands. I'm starting to get some, not necessarily flexibility because my muscles are still very tight and tight wound, but maybe a little bit of flexibility. I'm starting to get strength back. I'm starting to get some coordination back. But more than all that, I'm starting to get the feeling back in my hands because the neuropathy in my hands has been so bad for the last, geez, probably 18 months. It's been impossible. So I'm pretty happy about gaining weight again, considering the fact when you know you need to gain weight, you want to gain weight, and you cannot gain weight because your body just will not gain weight. It's very frustrating, and again, it's a little bit scary. So I'm happy to share this good news. It's actually good news for me. To gain, 5 to 10 pounds for me is great news. I'll be high-fiving in the air when I hit like 125, 130 pounds because that I think would probably be a little bit more normal weight. It's funny, when I was 18 years old, I got out of high school and I went into the Navy. And when I went into the Navy, I was 119 pounds. 6 foot, 119 pounds. I was a skinny kid. But now I'm like not just a skinny adult. I'm like, again, like I said, I look like a ghost. Last year, when I looked at my legs literally looked like a bone with a slight layer of skin just draped over them. I'm starting to see some like muscle back in my legs. Like things are positively getting better for me. I just wish it was faster. Hopefully now it'll start happening faster, but I don't know. So again, I just wanted to share this because I obviously sharing all the terrifying and bad and horrible news that I have with my situation, just to kind of hopefully get other people um, familiar with some of the steps they're going to have to go through to reverse their situation, like I'm reversing my situation. I am reversing my situation. It's getting reversed. Now I just need to gain more weight, get more strength back, and I have to work on my coordination, because I still have like this thing where my hands still are doing this thing where they're shaking. Like I think I saw somewhere they call it tremors. I have tremors, and it's partially I think because the muscle and the nerves are kind of trying to get recalibrated and get reset. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not a doctor. Oh, by the way, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a healthcare specialist. I don't know shit about shit with this stuff. I just know that what I'm going through is terrifying, and trying to work through all this and do all this research and try to figure this all out myself is both satisfying and terrifying. Because if I figure this out and fix this, I'm going to know all the steps. I've actually shared a lot of my steps here on YouTube, but I'm going to help some other people. I'm going to help people figure this all out. Anyways, I hope this was an interesting post. And if you are experiencing anything of what I just talked about, I'm sad to hear it, and I can help, possibly. Send me a note. Send me a comment. I respond to all comments, by the way. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. And for those of you that have subscribed, I am very thankful, and I'm happy to be able to share this with people, share my situation with people that actually are following along and can hopefully follow me all the way to the end where I'm a winner. Yay! Anyways, I hope you have a great day. I hope this was an interesting post. Thanks. Bye-bye.